Namaskar and welcome to Aad Yog. It's been long since we have made any video on this channel. Since this day is coming, I'm talking about Christmas. Many things are happening on this day. But our topic today is the real Christmas. And Christmas comes every month. For everybody. How I'm going to tell you that. So, the whole idea of Christmas that we are celebrating on 25th of December is a story. Please watch the full video before you make your opinion. It's a story like many scriptures, Gita, Shri Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata. These are stories to tell us how this system of body works. And Bible in itself has given information in it. But somehow with time, years and years, because it's quite old, information just remained up to a point of celebration. But the real crux behind it actually is dead. But not dead, well, we're going to revive it today. Many other people are doing it. So what is happening? Why the Santa Claus comes down the chimney, gives you the gifts, and goes back to the chimney and get to the reindeer to move on and spread the gifts, move on, go to other places, who knows where. Actually, this whole story is about this sacred fluid that generates in the brain, in the midbrain. In Latin, they used to call it Santa because it's being made in the cerebrum, the midbrain. And from midbrain to the spine, we take it as one entity. Your brain and your spine is one entity. Spine is not different. Spine is just extension of your brain. It has its own legs, so-called legs, the nerves, how it spreads through the body, how the information through nerves, through spine goes to your brain. Now, this fluid is generated every month in the form of oil, and it goes down to your spine and it enters at sacral chakra. Now when it enters at sacral chakra, it again has to go back to the brain from where it initially started, because its vibration is low. Most of the times when sacral chakra activates, the sexual desires also activates. And what happens next is people get indulged into the sexual activities and that whole fluid is lost or burnt. That's another story when I'm using the word burnt. Now, if you know when this fluid is coming down, ready to give you the gifts, and again it needs to go up in the chimney, but if you don't let it go again up in the chimney, can you keep the Santa Claus with you all the time, all of the year? No, Santa Claus has to go back into the chimney, up. Now what is happening here, if with this certain meditative techniques, yogic techniques, this seed again moved up in the spine. It gains its vibration through yogic techniques at your solar plexus. Solar plexus gives that pull up. So it pulls the fluid up, back to the place from where it originated. Now, what is happening here? When it is fully activated with the vibration, now suddenly it activates millions and zillions of cells which were dormant in the brain. And suddenly you start becoming active, slowly, slowly. And this day is represented to tell you this story. And Christmas comes every month. Now, if you look at your moon sign and sun sign in your zodiac chart, so wherever, when you were born on that timing, wherever the sun, in whichever zodiac sign the sun was, and whenever, now, in present, your moon comes in that zodiac sign, obviously once in a month. Before, 2 days before that, the fluid is ready to flow down. On that particular day, fluid goes down when the moon is in the zodiac sign where the sun was when you took birth. Now, the fluid goes down. If you use it, again, next month, another opportunity to meet God, to be God. Let's suppose you regenerate it with practice. If you don't know those yogic techniques, how to make it flow backward, again, it's still there in the sacral chakra. It will keep irritating until you get, control over your mind so that you don't push yourself into the sexual activity, or sexual desires, or the worldly desires. If somehow you retain itself, but if you don't know the technique, one day you will break. One day. It will keep on poking you. But let's suppose somehow you find the right person, right guru, right teacher, and teaches you how to move it back to the place from where it originated. Now what is happening? The high frequency oil or fluid or nectar or Santa Claus goes back up in high vibration and activates all those dormant cells. Nerves as well. Now slowly you gain that capacity. Where is Jesus? That is resurrection of Jesus. I would recommend a book, but this information is very crucial. Some people might get offended. I would recommend a book. Its name is When Jesus Was in India. Just study on that. Just study on that if you really want to know what Jesus taught. These teachings, what we are teaching now, the teachings, what Jesus taught. And now, if you want to learn it, if you are a true student, if you want to truly find it out, then we are here. You can send me an email. Email ID is in the description. And if you want to look out for your astrological solutions, send me an email there. Find it in the description. And try this Christmas to think a little. Think a little. This whole mechanism of story just remained a story. How things changed with time. Some words which we were using, like yes, simple yes, Nowadays people say yeah, Even simple words are changing with time. How come a story remained the story, but the crux didn't die? Because this crux is supposed to be sacred and secret. So it's with the masters. So Now, if you're lucky enough, you will find this video. Take some courage, take some effort to awaken yourself. Time is calling for that. I'll see you in my next video. I'll be a little regular now. I'll try to. And on this day, particular day, 25th of December this year, when you are finding this video, 2022, it's the first time that's happening ever. So we are doing a celebration come a process. Initially, I was just trying to become a friend, a teacher to all of you. But somehow, it is by order of masters. I'm taking a chair, so-called chair of a guru, and the ceremony will be done on this 25th of December. If you want to be a part of it, you want to seek the blessings of the true guru, true teacher, you can send us an email so that we can create a Zoom link for you and you can join the ceremony. It will be a little ceremony, but energies are immense. You'll see that. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Namaskar.